Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to fix an issue. I swear to God, if it didn't go through. Okay. All right. Okay, everything's good. Everything's set up properly. I forgot to switch the latency. There was no way I was gonna let stream just be me trying to remember what I said 3 minutes ago. I was like, wait a second, what is he talking about? It's hard to have a conversation 3 minutes ago. Imagine what you said was what people were responding to an hour ago. That's what it feels like. And so I'm like trying to paint and I'm trying to remember what the fuck I was saying. And it's hard to do. Why did you call me Dementia Corner? I'll refresh it. I forget that I always have to refresh that. That's the only bad thing about that whole ordeal, but I mean, if it works, it works. I guess I could have did that in a better way. I could have just said, give me a second. And I could have set up pre-stream or set up a stream and then immediately transferred all of you guys over to it. I really should have done that. That's the way I should have done it. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping there's a good turnout for tomorrow's game. I'm really hoping the turnout's halfway decent. Yeah. I feel so bad for the other people who didn't know what I was doing. I also, YouTube needs to fix that. I should be able to change the latency on my video by just at any point. That pisses me off. What? Why are you saying holy shit? Well, they're just regular assault marines, brother. They're not that expensive either. Well, you can find them pretty cheap. Oh. Bro, I don't know what your problem with YouTube is, but YouTube hates your comments. Hates, not your comments, but it hates your chats. I don't know what beef you got with YouTube, but settle it. It really does. You and Painted Deathwing. I don't know what Painted Deathwing's problem was the other day. Oh, my leg's starting to fall asleep. No! Oh, there we go. Okay, that's all that. We do a white, then blue, then white. Okay. I just figured paint up something a little bit different. I don't want to, like I've said before, I don't want to sit here and paint Necron stuff for like the next 5 days. I'm not gonna have you guys suffer through that. I can suffer through it, but I'm not gonna make streams suffer through it. When's Discord initiating their stupid ass fucking rule? Because they think companies need to be like doing stuff for keeping children safe when it should be parents. Or you need to give them your ID because they're trustful. I absolutely trust them. Remember what you're checking right now? I'm actually really curious on when that's going to happen. I'm kind of curious if it's even going to happen. You know what? We're not going to put any red on this plasma pistol. We're going to get some lead belcher. And hit some spots with that to do a bit of contrast. Or not contrast, but do a bit of a different color to it. Let me see something. Okay, there we go. That's all I wanted to see. Let's see. That's done. That's done. We'll paint some silver buttons and stuff. Apparently in March. Well, hopefully they get enough backlash that they just are like, okay, we're not gonna do it. I really hope so, because I'm not. I said I was 18. That should be enough. I said I was over 18. Oh, that's right, Table. I forgot. You're the only person not on Discord. That's a consistent part of the community. Okay, so that is ventilation for that. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I don't know how the fuck YouTube counts concurrent viewers, and it drives me up a wall. All right, let's see what we can work with here. Now, last time I left this spiky leg, I just left it all bronze. And I'm honestly thinking about doing it again. Paint that up red. I have no idea how I'm painting this motherfucker's face. Yeah, that's the bad thing about Discord. Let's switch brushes. Oh, that's a garbage brush. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm so fucking sick of coughing. That's just gonna be too big. God damn it. That's not right. Not gonna be enough. Here we go. This one work. Hitting around those spikes. Oh, you mean these spikes? These spikes that I'm leaving the whole ass thing is. I'm leaving it bronze. I'm not painting around them. I'll paint around these, but I ain't painting around those. Don't be afraid to leave parts of your armor fully metallic, especially if it doesn't have trim like this. If it doesn't have trim, you could just straight up leave it metallic. Or at least I'm not afraid to. I kind of thought of a funny army idea. You paint all of your miniatures. You dry brush them bronze. And then, like, you paint the face, you paint the skin tone, you paint the weapons and stuff, and call them the Bronze Boys. I did call these guys the Bronze Boys for a minute. And welcome to stream, by the way. I will never. Yellow sucks. I will become an angry Marine if I paint that much yellow. See how much easier this is to paint? It's like, it's significantly easier. It's like not even, truly it's not even a choice on how to paint these anymore. I wonder if it works for like 8-bound just as well. Because if it does, that's going to be even better. I mean, not really, sadly. There's about to become something. Something's gonna happen because Discord took over for, I believe, Skype. Because Skype started dying out. And I don't know, maybe it goes back to Skype. But then communities are on Discord. Like the whole ass community's on Discord, which is the bad thing. All because Discord thinks it needs to do things to protect children. When that's the parents' job on keeping them not on the fucking internet all the damn time. I mean, that's what it is. It's bad parenting more than anything. I'm not a parent, but let's just say the internet is the easiest way to throw your life away very quickly. You get caught saying some stupid shit when you're a kid, ain't nobody letting you live that shit down. And it can track you for the rest of your life. Got his red booties on. Does he have, he does have a pineapple grenade. Okay, so this is actually where I want the smaller brush. Doing the tiny stuff on here, I want the smaller, thinner brush. Man, I've let my beard grow out quite a bit. It's too bad I can't keep it. I kind of want to. I gotta shave for SCBA fit testing, which is my air pack stuff. You know, the things to make it so I get to breathe air in a house fire. I gotta make sure I can pass a mask test for that, sadly. Yeah, it will. You know how many people won't give their shit to Discord? Not only Discord got hacked and like a bunch of stuff got leaked, but Discord got hacked recently and refused to pay the bribe, and multiple times, and a bunch of shit got leaked because of that specifically. Discord doesn't care about their users. I'm pretty sure that was Discord. I got hacked and then like they were like, pay us money, otherwise we'll leak shit. Yeah, it's true. Companies just don't give a fuck about you. That's why you should subscribe to Rhino's Hobby Corner. I care about you. You can talk to me every day and tell me about your personal life. Yeah. What? We don't get parasocial here at all. To bypass the internet. Disaster sites. Bro, fucking... I don't know. I will say, I think next week... Is it next week? The 22nd, I'm going to be able to reapply for monetization. And I'm going to show them that we fucking stream painting a bunch of different minis. Because they need to see that I'm not fucking sitting there reusing the exact same content over and over. Because they're fucking cunts and they think that... Oh, you're just playing the same video over and over. Nope. We paint minis, brother. Stupidest fucking shit ever. So incredibly frustrating. Oh, and I need to work on a design. I'll do that Sunday. So Sunday stream's probably going to be an early stream. I'm going to wake up, do chores, stream for a bit, and then I have ice water rescue training at noon for me, so 6 p.m. for everyone else. Now we're just going to start diving into conspiracy theories. Okay, that needs to go there. Perfect. You know what I need to do? You know what I need to do? I need to make a video of... I don't have any. God damn it, I gotta buy more World Eaters. I don't wanna buy more World Eaters. Oh. So, I've had an idea. I do not know how to, but I'm going to try to learn how to photo scan a mini to put it in TTS for... Oh, fuck. Okay, so if we're not... If I'm not swamped with work in April, we will do my birthday TTS game. Hope to God it's raining or something, because what my plan is we'll do one where it's 2,000 points, like an actual full 2,000 point game. And what I would really love to do is I would love to get all my Death Watch done by then, and then photo scan 2,000 points of Death Watch into TTS, and I can use my real life Death Watch against you guys. I think that'd be super fucking awesome. Not to mention I could just photo scan all of my armies in. Because I should be able... I think I should be able to do it with my cell phone. I have to look up a tutorial. And there might be a day where I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to stream today. I'm going to try to get this done. But that means I need to... That means I need to get more Death Watch. Or Death Watch. I need to get more Death Watch done. I need to build them. And such. And then, I don't know, I could make it a mod or something. Somehow. I don't know how to do that. And just make it Rhino's Death Watch. Man, I'm smelling that pig farm that's not far away. And that's not a great time for me. Well, my Death Watch army isn't fully built yet. Also, brother, there's Space Marines. I think that would be a really cool idea. And you never know. Chat might... Democracy might fail you, and it might not be Guardsmen. It might not be a horde of guard like you want. I love democracy. But you'll hope. All you can do is hope. Ow, you fucking pointy ass motherfucker. Dude, nothing's worse than painting world eaters. They're pointy as shit, and they stab the fuck out of you. You know what? I'm sorry I went there, but I just immediately thought of the English transcripts of someone else who's German speaking about Paris. That was the first thing I thought of. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I can actually say the lines because I know Germany really doesn't like that man. I can't say his name on stream. And I'm not gonna, cause then YouTube will kill the channel. Yeah. Although that translated videos on YouTube, so, and it is history. Oh, it's history. You got a problem with history? It just instantly made me think of that. You should listen to what the German man said in Parliament. I didn't drop a bomb on them. I asked them to surrender 3 times and they said no. Well, they were bombing the shit out of the French. Well, they weren't. Well, at least not Paris. I don't know why. I'm not, obviously, I'm not gonna do. There's an actual German person here. I will not do a German accent. Howdy, Dave. David. How's it going, brother? Hopefully you're doing all good. We're just working on some world eaters because I don't want to stream more Necron stuff today. I'm gonna work on doing some airbrush stuff after stream for my Necrons. Tomb World terrain. But y'all don't need to see that for the. You don't need to see. Oh, we're painting Necron for the 40th time this week. That's one thing I don't want you guys to have to deal with. I'm doing the challenge, and I need to also start airbrushing more stuff to paint. That's kind of the worst thing is when. Hold on a second. If you're like me, and you use an airbrush to prime your minis. Where's my airbrush? Where the fuck is my airbrush at? Well, I had an airbrush. It is somewhere on this desk. There it is. So I've got this really shitty setup where it doesn't really move anything there, but it'll move stuff there. And so I have to sit there and fucking hold it the whole time like this and press down and hold it. And that starts to fucking kill for after like doing it for an hour. I'm just like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to. I don't want to get more shit set up. I've set up enough stuff. But it is better than buying rattle cans. AKA, if you're American, spray cans of primer. I don't know why people would rather have spray cans. It's less controllable. Oh, you don't have to take care of an airbrush. That's fucking ginormous part of it. That's a huge part of it. Cause like, I know if you have spray paint, you have to paint that shit outside. There's no way you can spray paint inside and really be safe doing it unless you have ventilation and stuff. Yeah, they have rattle can primers, but I don't. I'd rather just use an airbrush. One, because I have an airbrush, and two, because I don't want to spend $9 on a can of primer. I need my bronze. Nope. It's here it is. Here, I'll show you something. So I've only ever bought one of these. This is Vallejo primers. It is Vallejo black. I cannot say the other word, for I am white. And I've had this since I started the hobby. This is half full still, and it's lasted forever. And if I remember correctly, it was $12. Airbrushes are $40, but still, if you buy an airbrush just to prime your minis, which is what I've done before, and then that airbrush fucked up, it works great for that. If you just get an airbrush to prime your minis, clean it out every single time, then you have a primer or an airbrush just for priming minis, and it works fantastically. I would suggest getting one with like a trigger puller, like a trigger on it, instead of the little finger deal like that one has, because that hurts after a while. At least it does with me. It bothers me after a while, so I just don't like doing it for 2.5 hours. I have to paint the black on this. You don't use rattle cans, or you don't use this primer? This primer's not that shiny. Do I have anything else primed? Fuck. I don't think I do. I have more World Eaters to prime. I have more World Eaters to still fucking prime. What? I thought I had other stuff to paint. Hold on. There's orcs. That's the 3D scanner. That's Horse Heresy stuff. Oh, there's the artillery. I thought I had other stuff in one of these containers. That's skulls. Okay, never mind. I'm losing my mind apparently. I also use this primer for black too. The primer's not that shiny. If you're talking about that primer specifically, something just flew into my fucking eye. Well, it didn't fly in, but it felt like something did. This is that primer. All the black in this is it's just primed black. That's how I paint my that's how I do quick paint jobs on these, is I prime them black and I'm like, all right, it's done. We can do the shoulder pad colors and that's it. Not to mention it makes a uniform color for the black armor. of my Death Watch as well. That's part of the reason why. Not only that, that stuff's super cheap as well. I mean, it's also the... I mean, this is just prime blacked as well. So, I mean, it's not done fancy. All the fancy shit's doing the stuff all around the edges. And if you can't see, it's all white. And then I know you can't see... There you go. You can see the blue and the gold lines and such. And then... Oh! He's woken up! What's your favorite Loyalist chapter? Ow! I really... Can I just say Death Watch? Honestly, Death Watch is my favorite. But if you twisted my arm and you had to make me choose a favorite Loyalist chapter, it does not have to be one of the big ones, right? One of the main ones. Bro, I've always been a heretic, though. I've always liked World Eaters. Like, when I started playing Space Marine 2, I liked World Eaters. I was also a fan of the Blood God before Space Marine 2, due to Total War Warhammer. If I had to choose, let me think. There's a lot of options. Now, I part of me would like to say the Carcharodons, but I don't like tribal paint. I don't like tribal, they do that stupid fucking tribal look. And I'm not a fan of that. Look at minis for stream, that's what I meant. Oh. Yeah, give me a second. There we go. Holy Jesus. What did you do? I think what you did... Is that a metallic mini? That might be a metallic mini. Here, let me show stream. It truly looks like it's a metallic mini. And if that's the case, honestly, I think I know what it is. It's too watery. I think your paint's too watery. So it's... Are you adding anything to the primer? Because if you add something, I can see it being too much. And that's why you have like areas like this that aren't actually colored. Finer. See, I don't add I just do straight primer. It runs right through my airbrush, no problem. I know there for a time I had a shiny problem, and what I think it was I was letting too much paint go out at one go. So I dialed it back and shortened it up, and I always do test runs on my hand because it's acrylic paint. It's not gonna hurt me. I say that now. I read the instruction. It says might cause cancer. No, I'm kidding. It does not say that. But just find out I'm gonna get giga cancer. But I would say try it without adding anything, because like I said, I just run the straight primer. And it's thin enough that it doesn't have to be watered down or anything. It's either that or else you're hitting it with too much primer. I'm not an expert. It's not that bad now. I got new primer, so maybe it's just old primer. Maybe it's settled and separated paints. That could happen. That very well could happen. Yeah, air belcher. Well, technically, yeah, lead belcher, air lead belcher is a thing. If my light, there we go. See, I've got 2 of these because I was gonna do Iron Warriors and I haven't yet. But if I do Iron Warriors now, I have air lead belchers, so I could just hit them with hit them with that real quick instead of doing it the hard way. I need red paint for this. Ooh, we get to figure out skin tone. What color are we gonna make this world eater? After I do the basic red colors for the rest of the stuff that I need to. I will say the Vallejo skin color line, I'm pretty happy I picked that up. If I remember correctly, it was like $40 and it came with a bunch of different skin tones. For example, this man, he is one of them. Oh, look at his face, it's so bright. Why in the fuck is my lighting so bright? Hold on. There we go. You can't really see it. I can't. There you go. You can kind of, there you go. Now you can see the face. You can see the face a lot better. His eyeball's a little fucked up, but that's all right. He's just a little special guy. I need the light so I can see. I don't know why my camera wants to brighten everything as soon as the light hits it, but it does. Did I ever answer? No, I'm still thinking about that, brother. Brother. It's a hard question to answer. I did like Blood Angels there for a minute, but I don't know. There's aspects I like about each main chapter. And the only thing I like about the Ultramarines is the Roman aesthetic. That's not a joke. Gotta be Iron Hands and Space Wolves. See, I like Iron Hands because they go super roboto with everything. I like aspects of the chapters. Hence the... Okay, I know what my favorite Loyalist chapter is. The Red Hands, bitch. Da-na-na-na. This is my favorite chapter. It's my chapter. Tired of seeing space smurfs everywhere. Well, wait for 2 more months. You're gonna see it more. I will say Orcs did release with Black Templars. If they're doing another Orc and Black Templar starter box, Black Templar fans are going to shit themselves. And probably piss a little and cry a little. I will say, I've kind of noticed Black Templar fans are very much the like, if you run into a stereotypical Black Templar fan, they are very much like a certain demographic of people. They're just like I shouldn't be able to do that. I shouldn't be able to breathe like that. I'm not saying all of them are like that. Only some. My fans who aren't Black Templar fans, my community, the people in my community, I don't call you guys fans because that's fucking weird. The people in my community aren't like that though, who are Black Templar fans. They're Chads, and if they're women, Chadettes. Was my answer
Did my answer suffice? The red hands, my homebrew chapter? Because I really don't like, I really don't like the main chapters, and I haven't found one that's a sub chapter that's as good. So I'm just like, fuck it, my homebrew. That's the reason why I made it. With pink eyes. When did you just go in with a list and like their eyes are all bloodshot? And then you pull up to the tournament and they're like, what the fuck are the pink eyes? And you're like, they're my list. No, the red hands, now and forever. It took me, okay, this is the dumbest fucking shit ever. I went to go unscrew this, and it took the fucking lid off of it. I was looking at chat, and I almost fucking dumped it onto my wet palette. This is all of my Leviathan medium. I gotta get more of it. Hold on, I need to clean this out. Give me a second. Where's my hobby knife? Never mind, don't need it. I've seen that. I've seen that. I've also seen the Harry Potter thing where a guy's trying to fix AD. Dickamus Rigamus. Accio boner. So fucking dumb. Alright, let's quickly hit our plasma. I need a touch more of blue. Yeah. No, it's the Leviathan medium. Unless that's the meme. Or something about it. Okay. We'll let that dry, and it should settle into it. It should dry up, and then we can do the whitewash, and then we can go back and do touch-up stuff after. Lahiam medium? No. That's where. Never mind. Can't make that joke on YouTube. Actually, I don't know if I can make that joke, but. I'd make it on Twitch, and it would for sure get me banned. Because I'd be making fun of somebody else who abuses their dog on stream. Like a bitch. Like a 40-year-old bitch. And Black Templar get more fucking minis. I'll Kurt Cobain myself. You know, that was something that I was... Okay, so I was working a job at a plumbing company, and there was a guy who said, "Oh, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna paint the wall red soon." And he said that shit every day, and I'm kind of like, is this motherfucker gonna like need help? And he said it every single day until I left. And I'm like, I really hope he doesn't just actually kill himself. No, that would be... Dude, Nintendo would lose their fucking mind. Nintendo would sue the ever-loving shit out of me. Also, I never did inside work. I always did outside sewer line work. Because I'm not a bitch. Okay. We need the special color. This is what I use for my World Eater green tint.
So, for instance, when you do your world eaters, I will grab the big man. Come here, my lovely boy. So, for instance, when you're doing this, and I need to redo... You know what? We're going to redo this one right now. All right. Stay. We're going to touch up Angron. We're going to touch up my angry boy here, now, live, on stream. I'm just going to fuck up the paint job entirely. I've been meaning to touch this up. So, hold on. Oh, you forget how it smells every single time. Oh. Okay, then we just get some green stuff. Then we put it in there. It's gonna be darker at first, and then it's gonna brighten up. And it goes really good over metallics. And it'll just add a green tinge. Kind of like official artwork. And you can't tell me they don't use this shit. Fuck you, GW. They absolutely use this stuff. Or they have their own version. You can see how it's much brighter on these certain areas where it's not as, like, sunk in. I shouldn't be doing this because it's already been varnished and everything, but yeah, it's whatever. I also believe this is a special armor as well. Angron has his own special armor because he's a special boy. There we go. And then we just let it dry. But he's dead. He's canonically dead. You must look at your doom always. Okay. Back to the regular world eater. He's not my special boy. Conrad's dead. Forever. Do you seriously not have any regular characters? I thought you guys had some, like, normal dudes, didn't you? Oh, you're talking about Death Company. Well, Death Company's a thing. Oh, who saw the, fuck. Sorry. This stuff gets to me every single time I open it up. Who saw the, Space Tactics video? He broke down the way you can create characters because he has early access, probably, truly, honestly, to the booklet, because he's a special boy. Apparently, he's special to GW. That's for sure. Doesn't take a stance on anything. Just talks Warhammer stats. Which totally understandable. I don't think anyone else does as good as him. So, and he also has that, like, monotone. I'm not making fun of the guy. He also has the most monotone voice in the world. It's got, like, no hint of an accent. I know he's British, but it doesn't have much of a British accent. And it's just, like, monotone as shit. He never sounds excited, like truly excited. You can't hear it in his voice, like how my voice will get, like if I'm hyped or something, I'll get a little bit like louder, a little bit higher pitch. He doesn't do that. He just like same voice throughout the entire video. And it's just like, I don't understand, brother. How the fuck you do that? When I get mad, you can tell. So they did have it. They did have Primaris Death Company, or was it non-Primarisified? Again, I mean, no shit talking by that. I'm just stating what I think about the fella. He just has the firstborn. Today we're gonna look at this and talk about this, and my voice is gonna stay like this throughout the entire video. It's weird. Weird. I think this is really good. And maybe he just wants to stay like that for camera reasons or something. I don't know. And it's fine. It's his choice. I don't know. When let's just say, for instance, when we were watching the one of the reveal shows, and they revealed Cataphracti Terminators, the remake for them, you somebody in chat said, I could hear you huff the I could hear you huff the plastic off of your monitor. Which was pretty damn funny, because I was excited. I was like, oh, hell yeah. It was like Stone Cold broke into my room and said, give me a hell yeah. I don't know. I like being animated to some extent. Get it? Because I'm a skull. And I'm a VTuber. I guess. I don't really claim that, but technically I am. Karn comes into the battle, just drinks a beer and goes, let me get a hell yeah, brother. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I have to figure out colors. Let's go. Oh, we'll look at some old kits tonight before stream's over. I still have to navigate that website that Sith sent us to the other day. How do you get to the other minis, Sith, if you're still here? Is it Sith or Slith? It's Sith. It's gonna continue to be Sith. Scythe? I was trying to figure out how to find the other old minis for other factions and stuff, and I could not find them. I'm not gonna say I tried hard. Scorax hitting the Warhammer 40k. WWE? I don't watch that much stuff. I was just making a Stone Cold joke. Fucking Alfarius comes in, just starts yelling, what? Yeah. You think it's Scythe? Oh, I can't spell. I can't. Bro, I can barely read English. Yeah. Oh, Sid, that's right. That's right. I forgot. I forget sometimes. Okay. I apologize. Oh. Okay. Time to regret life and paint a face. So that is a skin tone. That's a skin tone. That's a skin tone. That's orange. That's a skin tone. That's a skin tone. That's a skin tone. This is also a skin tone. This one's a skin tone. This is flesh wash that we'll use later. This is that's not a skin tone. That's, well, it if he's dead it is, because it's fucking purple. It's like dead body person. Dead body person. And then I have Pro Acrylics Flesh Tone somewhere right here. And that's the classic. That's the go-to. I've used this a lot, so I want to try stuff other than that. Yes, it get me to the like home page of that so we can look at old minis later. I need to pick a color. I mean, it's still a Space Marine. It could literally change the skin tone to whatever the fuck it needs to be. So skin color really doesn't fucking matter. Bro, okay, so I've thought about it more. My plan for my CSM army is I will paint them up as like Iron Warriors, World Eaters, fucking anything that's supposed to be sneaky. Alfarius' Legion, I just forgot the name of it. Alpha Legion. How the fuck did I forget the name of that? Like I want to do it like that. So like Legionaries would be, I'd probably substitute Legionaries with Mark II Space Marines with bolters and just make them run all bolters and call them Iron Warriors. I mean, that's almost perfect. Now, I will say they do get an Iron Warriors upgrades through, and that thing looks like fucking trash. You can't tell me it doesn't look good. I'll find it real quick, and you can see what I mean. That's not what I meant to click. Oh goodness. Okay, so it's after that. Let me just quickly get to it. Nope. And I just don't like some of the helmets. That's truly my thoughts. No. Oh, we're getting too far back. I must have skipped over it. That's White Dwarf. That's next week. That's the Mutilator stuff. Was it really that far back? I guess it was. Man, this was like a while back ago. There it is. The Warp Smith. It's when they showed them off. Also, boss ass mini. I love this mini so much. I must have him. I love the extra stuff going off around him. The Cataphracti Terminator armor. The posing actually isn't that bad. And the bolter. Dude, bro's gonna be the ranged option out of its entirety. But this, you really, all you get is a thunder hammer and shoulder pads. I totally understand the Mark III helmets. I'm pretty sure these are Mark III. Because Mark II just has a single visor, I thought. And these little tiny things on top, I'm not a fan. Personally, I'm just not a fan. Snip those off. I'm fine with the rest of it. And these are Terminators. These are regulars. Everything else I'm kind of fine with. Otherwise, it kind of does look like that. And the Legionaries don't look that bad as Terminators. But truly, I think giving them regular power packs from Horus Heresy minis, and or just doing head swaps and shoulder swaps, I think that would very much suffice instead of just going this hard into Legionaries. And like I said, it makes total sense to just, here's an upgrade sprue. It's $20 a piece, and you can only do 1, 2, 3, what is it, 5 a piece? 5, 10, 15 minis. You can do 15 minis in total and have them have the Iron Warrior stuff. It also comes with transfers, I imagine. If it doesn't, that's pretty fucking... Actually, it does not come with transfers. I don't think it will, because it says you have to paint your Hazy stripes yourself. Fuck.
Oh well, it'll be interesting. I'm gonna try so damn hard to get this guy. That is no bouncy hammer. That is a thunder hammer, for sure. But then I would want to design then I could design cataphracti terminators to be Iron Warriors Chaos Terminators. Dude, they really were like, oh my god, it's Iron Warriors. And then it's like one thing and an upgrade sprue. And everyone's just like, oh. Let's try the sunny skin tone. I'm eventually gonna try all these skin tones, but I'm just gonna have fun with it. We're gonna hit a BRB screen. I'm gonna close some windows because it's getting cold outside, and I've had windows open to air out the house. So let me turn down the lighting on him a little bit too much. There we go, and I'll be right back. If you hear anything slam, it's fine. It's just a window. Also, by the way, everyone who is here, don't forget TTS game tomorrow. All right, I'm back. I'm back with the fancy chocolate. Well, it's fancy to me. I don't eat chocolate that much, and my grandma always gives us chocolates for Valentine's Day, all of us grandkids. So, oh, I almost missed my mouth. What are they? Lindors? Big ass chocolate. This is a big ass chocolate. Let me get the palette ready. Oh my god. I need a drink now, Jesus Christ. There's so much chocolate. Yum yum. Alright. I can go back to the live stream on this one. And I know for sure we did not try to use this flesh tone yet, because I had to freshly open it.
This is like almost, oh, I don't know what color you'd call this. Did we do, oh, there's no way I've done a world eater. We'll get them painted up, flesh colors first. And then I will go grab the one world eater that I have painted who has no helmet. Which is, you really wouldn't want to do that many world eaters without helmets because they're known for their helmets. What is one of the most iconic helmets in Warhammer? Outside of Space Marine helmets. World Eater helmets. Autistic silence gazing into the... I thought the autistic ones were the Iron Hands because they can't have emotions. I mean, bro, Porter Robbo literally has and plays 40k. You're telling me they're not autistic? And his Legion also basically plays 40k. Oh, goodness, I want this cough to stop so damn bad. I would absolutely take cough syrup for it, but you know what? You want to know what will happen if I take cough syrup? I'll throw it the fuck up. No, Night Lords apparently. Did you guys know that Porter Robbo has a clockwork knight that he uses for his 40k games? And I'm not shitting you. They actually do play 40k in 30k in Horus Heresy. Well, they don't play 40k, but you know, they play like a strategy game that's based off of it, basically. And he has like a clockwork knight that moves and stuff on its own after he tells it where to go and shit. That might not be incorrect. It does move, but he might have to tell it exactly where to go or something, which is hilarious. Bro, your Primarch's so autistic he plays 40k. The fuck are you talking about? You play 40k. Oh. Okay, so now it's getting to the point where I need to figure out what is supposed to be flesh and what is not supposed to be flesh. And that is the biggest pain in the ass. I've still got to do airbrushing and stuff tonight, but that's fine. I'll do that after stream. We're not going to stream late because I still do have work. When I say that, I mean, it's only 6. Only 6, we're fine. I could stream for another 2 hours. I doubt I will, but I could. And I could be totally fine. But I want to be up bright and early so we can get that TTS game started tomorrow. You know what? I think that looks fine. Oh, the other thing. The other thing I always find hilarious is people who are new to the hobby think world eaters have dreadlocks. And they think that they all have dreadlocks. And it's like, no, you silly goose. That's the thing that fucks their mind up. It messes with their head. They always think the butcher's nails are dreadlocks. They're stealing our culture. Because they have haircuts that aren't specifically from them or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't fucking buy into that dumb shit. Ooh, I just now realized that's supposed to be like his neck, so I need to paint that black. That's fine. We'll let it dry. We need to let this sit and dry. Which should mean after we get this done, or not done, but after we get all of the stuff painted that we need to on the face and let that dry, we can finish up our plasma gun. Get the glow effects on it done. Man, if only I didn't put this power pack on, I could paint the backside of his head. I really don't have to. If I cannot see it, it must not be painted. And then we'll paint his teeth and tongue and that stuff after we finish letting this dry. This is the biggest thing you got to do, is you got to let this dry. Otherwise, that's how people have a lot of problems with their faces, is it doesn't take very long to get it. Like, okay, first layer's done. Then you go to immediately do something else and it fucks it up. Yeah, bro. All he had to do for Angron was let him go down and bring his legion to help him destroy the people who enslaved him. And he said, go fuck yourself. Truly, he is a bad dad. The Emperor is a horrible father. And that's still fucking wild. Oh, yes, my son of Chigoroth. I will help you with your thing. Angron, go fuck yourself. Get on my ship. Get in the car. We're going home. But Dad. Pre-demon Angron. But Dad, I needed to kill my enemies. And my friends are gonna die. Get in the fucking car. We're leaving. Also, there's the line of, and I do know this by heart. If you do not let me go back down there and help my friends, you will only have a half of a son. And the Emperor looked at him and said, a half will suffice. It's like, bro. And I know it's supposed to be different people writing the Emperor because it can't be the same person all the time in every book. But, like, come on. Come on. That's the other thing other people also realize, is how tragic world eaters are. But then they're like, oh, I feel bad for him now. That's what a lot of people do. And I'm like, no, don't feel bad. They feel pain. They're in constant pain always. Unless they're killing, then they're fine. What's the line? I'm in physical pain always. Okay, that's I need to add fresh black paint to this. Dude, pretty much. That'd fucking suck. It's like just having a migraine until you get angry. Then you're like, oh, sweet release. You're just like looking at someone and then like the nails start digging at you. And then his brother tried to kill him. Perturabo's brother looked at him like said, "Ah, yes, to become a demon, I must fucking kill you." And Perturabo looked at him like, "Bro, are you fucking serious?" I haven't even gotten to that book yet, and I know that's what happens. Okay. What do I want to do? I see a spot I need to touch up. Let me hit that real quick. Yeah, I mean, okay. The Goody Two Shoes also had flaws, though. It's not just the ones that turned bad had flaws. Goody Two Shoe boys also did. Time for the Paneline accent colored black. One sniff for me. And this is my life now. Like Dorn was too I can't even think of the word. Too stubborn. That's the other thing too. People always like to think the loyal Primarchs are like, oh, there was no problems with them. No, they had their own problems. The Khan really just didn't want to fucking do anything with it. He's just all like, I wanted to not be a part of this. Just in general. It'd be like, he just wanted to ride his fucking space mounts and fucking peace out. I will say I've been listening to what is it, the Khan, the Warhawk, and he very much does just want to be like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm gonna go into my world and ride my mounts. I forgot to paint a grenade green. That's alright, we had to paint it silver first. And bam, green grenade. That easy. Not that hard. I mean, I'm always heretical, so I think the Trader Primarchs are justified. Oh, that is true. I did get to that part. You almost spoiled a part in the book for me. Yeah, he does see one of his friends die, and then he just like goes berserk. And then one of the, I believe a son of Horus, was like sent with them to like just hang out with them or whatever the fuck. And he was like, oh fuck yeah, look at him, he's fucking him up. And he starts to like go in, and one of the White Scars just go, no, don't. Stop it. He will murder you and you will slow him down. I did find that pretty funny. But I'm not much further than that, so it's actually been a halfway decent book, I might add. I should have said spoiler warning, but I mean, that's on me. Quick spoiler warning. Whatever I said 10 minutes ago in the video, don't go watch if you don't want spoilers. In general. Not even for anything specific, in general. Spoilers from 10 seconds ago. Okay, so this is the hardest part about this. When there's all these fucking chains in the way. So what you do is you just paint the chains leather. And you paint over the correct color they need to be afterwards. And this fucking thing is poking the shit out of me. I've read the Perturabo book, the first one. Look,
Hold on. Hold on, I can line this up properly. Oh, God. Close. Ta-da! Truly, I don't care about spoilers because I'll just be like, whatever. I'll read it, watch a movie, whatever it is. So spoilers don't bother me at all. But people in chat, warning, potential spoiler for 30K Portarabo. So if it's to do with that book, I've read it. I've done it. I've got to make a quick book review on it at some point. Like I've honestly been liking doing the quick little book reviews. They don't need to be crazy. They just need to be quick and like, this is what I like. This is what I dislike. Blah blah blah. All right, see you in the next one. Bye. I mean, it needs to be fast. I will say I am getting a step up on painting faces. Definitely. Oh, I almost grabbed the leather. That would have been horrifying. Just accidentally smacked him with leather. Almost did it again. Did I miss a spot? Let me see if I can get away with painting it now. Okay. Let me see if I can get away with painting it now. Excuse me? Painted at that time. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about that. After his father dies, he just grabs her by the neck. I don't even remember what she says. Honestly, I will say, I'll give you a quick book review. Portarabo's book, not great. They were always fighting the Harad, and it was just, oh, we need to build a defense wall against the Harad. Otherwise, they'll age us all like we're old as shit. And then they did figure out one of his like top sons got aged up by the Harad, and he's all like, fuck you, you fucked up, bye. Get the fuck out of my sight, never return. Go to this backwater planet and never show your face here again. And I was just like, fuck you. I mean, I like Portarabo in a sense, but that was kind of like a giant fuck you. Well, Portarabo was kind of like born to be a prick. I mean, he really kind of was. And she got the whole planet to rebel, which is really what pissed him off. After his father died, his pseudo-father that he didn't care about. The tyrant, they were tyrants, weren't they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were called tyrants. And then, if I remember right too, wasn't there something to do with chaos in that book as well? Because they like found something, and like when they went to go in and pick it up, like there was a whole tactical squad, and they all turned on everyone or something like that, because he saw visions or something. I don't remember the books. It's been a while since I read the book or listened to it. I guess I didn't read it. It was very strange. that's done. I'm gonna have to let that sit. So, is it skull painting time? I think it is skull painting time. Man, you'd figure I would like painting skulls, but you'd be wrong. As a matter of fact, we're gonna paint one less. Let me find my snips. There it is. I'll snip your nips. Yeah, Dantioch. I completely forgot his name. Yeah. Come on. Snips. Snip, snip, snip. There we go. I just took off the top right hand skull. That's all. Oh, I can put that in the trophies. Where is it? The war trophies box. Taking away skulls from world eaters? How dare you? Okay. Now I only have to paint 2 skulls, and I'm happy about that. Where is the color I used for that? Where's my Wraithbone? There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, that's going on easy. Didn't Dantioch get aged up to over 1,000? Over like, I can't remember how the Harud aged him up like crazy, and he was fine. I mean, he was old. He felt old, but he was fine. It was more than Dante he got aged up by. Because they like did a test on him, and they're like, your body shows that you're this old now. Something makes me think 10,000 years, but I don't remember. 2,000 or 3,000? Okay, that's what it was. I'm still thinking of what to do for tomorrow's stream. Thinking of like stream titles and stuff. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is no love. There is only Warhammer 40k. Was he? Who was this? Who was the Iron Warrior who was loyal and got taken in by the Imperial Fists? Was that also him? Okay. What I thought. I wasn't 100% sure, and I wasn't gonna just make up bullshit either. I will say, my least favorite thing about painting World Eaters now is probably painting the skulls. Now that I don't have to sit there and paint trim for 4 hours, God damn this fucking cough. I've got the TB. No one's gonna understand that unless you play Red Dead. Spiky little bastard. Yeah, that's just super fucking watery. That's great. That's fucking great. Now I gotta try to get that paint off of there. I'll just fucking repaint it. Paint it. Give me a smaller brush to do this with, because God forbid I do the exact same thing I just did. So I'm gonna have to touch off the rest of them. And I am not making that same mistake twice. Immediately just makes the exact same mistake. That would be my luck. God damn it. So frustrating. So infuriating. Is that? I don't know. I don't know what's supposed to be what. It's hard to fucking tell at this point. He's almost got a teardrop tattoo. I've killed one man in space prison. Okay, that's fine. We'll touch that up. We'll let it dry. We'll touch stuff up again. I knew I was gonna have to do it. I knew it. I was gonna have to do it. Okay, we can hit this again with whitewash because it needs it. That's the. Oh, brother, it's been years since I played the campaign of Red Dead 2. Bro, that was the saddest thing in the world. The online getting like nuked by Rockstar because it didn't make them fucking money. And you could say, well, they still do stuff to this day. Not like GTA, man. They just couldn't make money off of it. And so they're like, oh, well, we're fucking done with this. Leave the servers up. The last thing they did was the not the herbologist, the naturalist update, I think it was. And then they said, we're done. God, what a waste. They had so much potential. And they're just all like, nope, we're fucking getting rid of this. We're washing our hands. Okay, I did say we'd look up the old minis and stuff. So, I think I still have that open. We'll look at some old Loyalist minis while we wait. Because that stuff does need to dry. So, if I can figure out how to navigate this website. Wait. I might have just figured it out. No, this says 1,000 Suns. I know you can't see anything. There we go. Here we go. So we will look at the miniatures Space Marines. Actually, I'll open up a tab. Yeah, it's more than likely just automated.
Holy fuck. We let me get stuff out of my way. We're gonna chill for a minute. I'm gonna eat a snack while we look at these. Because why not? We're having fun. I do need to move this. I did get... Okay, so I used to charge my phone on a phone charger, obviously, while VTube Studios was open, and it really almost just barely ever charged it. I have a wireless charger now that it sits on, and it sits angled out my face, so I'm very happy to say that that does work very well. So let me kill this light because I want to sit in the dark for a minute, grab my drink, and we can look at old ass minis together and make fun of them. Holy Jesus, there is a lot. I mean, it's the main characters, so we will do this 1 year at a time. I will say, some of this old stuff I've never seen before. So 80s stuff, we'll start in the 80s. This is, I believe, howdy, Jaquin? Howdy, man. I'm gonna butcher that name. I do apologize. This is this almost looks more like Guard now, but this is how can I not think of it? Rogue Trader. I'm pretty sure this is Rogue Trader miniatures. It just says miniature Space Marines, so this is the very old ones. This one's Rogue Trader for sure. I know this one is a guaranteed Rogue Trader mini. Next is, I think, what do we got? 87. Holy Jesus. Let me make sure I open up all of these. Look at that grab bike. Look at that grab bike. That grab bike is looking rough. All right, David, have a good night, brother. That is wild. Come on, games. Okay. And then, oh yeah, that's right. These are the original Dreadnought designs. Please. Oh my God. £3 each. That's like $5 American. It's literally not $5 American, but oh my God, these were the original Dreadnoughts. God, they made the design so much better. They made it far better. I need to have this light on for this. Fuck you, table. Blood Angels. Camo mini. Oh, actually, I do like the camo pattern for that. So just a Blood Angels miniature. Yeah, man, so do I. At least I tried to. These are all of the... These are all, yeah, still old. We're still on... Are we in first edition yet? I don't think we're into first edition yet. Then it's more of the same, but this actually shows all of the designs. So what are these? Obviously White Scars. I don't know this one. Ultramarine Space Wolves. I don't know what that one is. Crimson Fists, maybe? Flesh Terrors. I don't know that one. Dark Angels. Blood Angels. I don't know this one. This one's Crimson Fists. Oh, Iron Hands, maybe? I don't know, brother. Bro, these are so fucking old. These are so old. I know Flesh Terrors were part of the original chapters back in the day.
All right, bam, bam, bam. Been Warhammer since he was 12. There's quite a few people like that in the community that we have here. First things first. Chaplain. Oh God. I knew these minis were gonna be rough, but oh God, that's rough. That is it's a mini, that's for sure. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, brother. I am not for children. If you are a child. Oh, there that goes. I forgot about that. I thought I got rid of it. I try not to, but it slips out. Then we have another chaplain. Bro, these are rough. These are really rough minis. I do like how the power pack basically didn't change forever. These almost look chaos minis. These truly almost look like chaos minis more than anything. We're just doing quick look backs on old stuff. Bro, that's a chaos mini. That really is. It's a plasma. Oh my God. Dude, all of these chaplains are wild. And then Terminator, which is this is Saturnine Terminator armor. Yeah, own 3D is just like an automatic thing. Yes, this is old 40K. This is where are we at? 88. 1988 40K. Oh, I didn't mean to take a screenshot. So we're looking at all the old stuff while we let the World Eater dry. Because he's got to dry before I want to make sure he's fully dry. Let's see. Tech Marine. I got the Hazy stripes for the Tech Marine. Even back in the day, they actually knew how to paint Hazy stripes. Man, that's something that's gonna be so hard to do with the Mark II Marines, is trying to paint Hazy stripes, and there might just be a stream of painting Hazy stripes. That'll probably be just the stream. Tech Marine. Just got a wrench and a bull gun. Oh, that's rough. That's really rough looking. Medic. Marine medic on bike. Goes fast. Going fast and low. Best something. I don't know what that. Best them unless you move it. Oh, and then these are Space Marines that hang off of a Rhino and or Land Raider. I don't. I imagine it's a Land Raider. It does look like a Land Raider. Hey man, don't be doing that. I don't mind if you do it once, but don't just spam it. And here is all the old metal pewter stuff. So this is pretty much all the same things. These are all Tech Marines.
I love how he has an overkill. Alright. Said don't spam it. I just timed him out. What was loud? I didn't hear anything. The World Eater thingy? What are you talking about? Oh! Brother, what are you talking about? Nothing happened. Hold on a second. Oh, that. Okay, so that's what it sounds like every time for me when someone subs. I forgot I turned that off. Let me. Okay, so. Is it really that loud? Let me, that's my input. I have it set for. Hold on. If it's that loud, let me mess with it right now. I don't want it to happen again. It's advanced audio property. Nope. Filters. The limiter. I've got it to minus 22 decibels. How loud is it? It can't be that loud. I'll just replay activity. Brother, that's not that loud. Naked's probably not subbed anymore because I timed him out, but it's whatever. I toned it down just a touch more because the jump scare thing will absolutely mess up people if they're painting. And I really only want that to mess with me. I don't want it to mess with you guys as much. So I just wanted to make sure it wasn't that loud. Also, I forgot to turn that on. I did not know that the alerts have to... I have to be able to hear the alerts. I might have to look into trying to fix that issue. Man, I felt bad. I felt bad for timing that kid out, but... spamming is not gonna happen. Let's see. These are just okay. So you got 2 wounded. The only good Space Marine right here. Wounded 1 and wounded 2. Medic with bolt pistol. Medic with flamer. Medic with bolter. Medic with plasma. Oh, I see what it is. Since they're metallic minis, you had to design each one specifically due to posing and such. Ah. Holy shit. This one is very old. What? I'm guessing heavy bolter, maybe? That's a las gun. Autocannon. Plasma gun of some sort. I don't even know what that is. That's another autocannon. Maybe another las gun. It's a heavy weapons team. Oh my god. This one came with a tripod with a multi-melta. So these are all meltas. Okay, so it's the melta crew. Dark Angel's trike. Bro, these are what Catachans look like right now. Land speeder. Really not that I mean, it doesn't look much different from the one now. Catachans look worse. That's not true. Catachans aren't that bad looking. Okay, so we went all over these. Man, they really did do like just a crazy amount of releases all the time for Space Marines.
And I understand they're the mainstay of the chapter. So we have an ultramarine librarian. He might be half elf. Watch out. That's actual lore. Another librarian, but it's LST edition, whatever the hell that means. First edition, that's what it is. I saw L for some reason here. I mean, they're classic minis. What can you expect? They can't be perfect. Hey, it looked like an L. Cut me some slack. It looked like a lowercase L. Librarian RT. That mini doesn't look terrible. I don't like the face on his crotch though. That looks a little fucking goofy. Space Marine RT. Oh, this just has Terminator armor. Honors. I was like, why does he have the Crux Terminatus and everything? Dude, the basing back in the day was literally just throw some crap on it. Throw some crap on your base and you'll be fine. For Space Wolf, fucking pretty much. Actual good Terminators. This is when we actually started getting decent looking Terminators. With the hippo masks. And we're gonna go through Assault Terminators. Okay, I don't know who was painting this one, but doing Hazy stripes as lightning, that's showing off. That's unnecessary. Terminator Assault Squad. Even back then, they had the little tiny shields. I don't like the tiny shields, man. This is a Terminator with the missile rack on his back. What is it, a Cyclone missile launcher? Oh, he's lasing the target too. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense that he's lasing the target and everything. Lasgun and Punch Dagger. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna mute this. Ignore the activity that's about to happen. I muted it so it didn't fuck with you guys. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Oh, this is a scout. We're gonna get into a bunch of scouts. They look like Astra Militarum. That's all they look like. They just look like Astra Militarum. They don't even look like Space Marines. He's dual wielding bolters without a shirt on. Bro said, "Give me your gun, brother." This is more Space Marine Scout stuff. Man, I really fucking hate pop-ups, and this ad blocker's not really doing its job. Another Terminator. It's combi bolter and a shovel, a half a shovel. Oh, it's a librarian Terminator, so that's gonna be a spear. Termy Captain. He's got the sword and the power fist, the combi bolter. Green and Terminator armor. This looks even worse. This looks worse. Like his head's here. His shoulders are 2 feet higher than his head. Like, what were you thinking designing here? And it is a Lamenter. Oh my god, Lamenters go back a long ways. Here's another one of those horrid Terminators. It looks like Saturnine. It does not. They actually showed Saturnine. These Terminators are gross. And then Predator. A not bad Predator. And then back to your normal Terminators. This was the first Saturnine. Where is it? I know we looked at it earlier. Yeah, there it is. This is your first Saturnine Terminator. You can't tell me that's not Saturnine Dreadnoughts. You can't tell me. It's got the giant crazy shoulder pads and the most wild combi bolter ever. Also, I think this is the first ever Terminator. So that's even the crazier part. The Saturnine Terminator was the first. Okay, so are we... Alright, we're going to be in 1990. This one's a quick look. Not many things came out in 1990s. A Tactical Marine Squad. Which, a Tactical Marine Squad with white guns, white bolters. That goes pretty hard. And then an Artificer? What is that? Oh, it's Artificer armor. Okay, sorry, I was looking at something. More Artificers. I'm gonna guess that's the rest. Oh my god, that armor looks great. That armor looks so bad. That armor looks so bad. What is that? I don't even know. I don't know Roman numerals. Don't ask me to learn them. I'm not in Rome. I don't need to know them. Whatever this armor is. And this is a photo scan of a picture. Errant Mark 8. Okay. This one's Corvus. I do know this one. This one's like Mark 5. That's when you initially got your beaky helmets. Another Corvus for some reason. Heresy pattern. The classic. The studded boys. With all the studs. Maximus, which is... I don't know which one Maximus is, honestly. Iron, this is supposed to be Iron Warriors. This is Mark 3. This is Great Crusade, so this is Mark 2. And then Thunder Warriors, obviously. I have the 3D print files for these. Maximus is 6. Ah. That could be the case. I don't have them all memorized. I'm a nerd. I'm not that much of a nerd. So it's still the exact same bone sword with skulls. And then the veteran captain. Oh, he's got a robo leg. Look at that. More character, more personality on a single mini than has come out with a single character mini. That's anything right recently. Mark 6 is beaky. Oh, okay. Holy fuck, we're not even out of the 90s yet. Okay, we're just gonna start looking. This is 92 and 93. Space Marine bike. Oh my god, that's so rough. That's so rough looking. Another tactical squad. I think this is the first official tactical squad. Because there's a heavy weapon, there's a heavy weapon, and the rest have bolters. I really love looking at this old stuff. The first Devastator squad. So, heavy bolter,
heavy bolter, las cannon, rocket launcher, I believe. This is Mark V. This is Carcharodons, I believe. Right? It looks like a Carcharodon. It's got the really weird helmet. Then this is Mark IV. The Space Wolf they redid looked like that Mark IV. Yeah, this one's Mark III. And this one's Mark II. Hold on a second. They're redoing some of those minis we just looked at. Right? I'm going to the made to order. Yes! Yes, those are the exact ones. Everything we just looked at, they're redoing. I could see somebody getting this for this one specifically. Not necessarily this one or these two, but this one for sure. Especially if you're doing Carcharodons. I don't know why I didn't pick that up earlier. Holy Jesus. There is a lot that came out. After this. Oh my god. So many. Man, this is really when they were like, okay, we got a thing. In 1995. There's two of each mini. One resin and one is metal. Okay. A whirlwind. Come on, Ram. You can do this. You can hold all these tabs open, I believe. A whirlwind. Not bad. Not bad. Stream just crashes. A Razorback. It has a las cannon plasma and whatever that is. That would be overpowered. That'd be a little OP today. To have all those in one go. I like how the speeders have been a Melta and a Bolter every single time. Heavy Bolter and a Melta. That's your speeder. That's not changed ever. It's always the same loadout. The original Dreadnought, the box knot, which is I'd be so surprised if I didn't see these made to order sometime soon. Terminators with claws. It's a heavy flamer and multi-melta. Okay. Okay. Hey, look, these are old. These are really old minis. I'm trying to just decipher what it's supposed to be. Another assault Hermy. Okay, we might only get through so many of these tonight. A sergeant, because it is almost 7 o'clock for me. And I want to make sure I get to sleep at good times, so oh fuck, I still gotta make a video and edit stuff. I gotta do the thing for tomorrow. I gotta make the I can't think of words. I still gotta make tomorrow's thumbnail. I always do wait till the last minute to do it. Assault. Oh, first ever assault marines with jump packs. Half of them chainswords. No, not even half. We're running a lot of plasma, but plasma was different back in the day. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I love how they still have the laser designator. That's so funny. It kind of marks it in reality. A new set of, I believe, tactical marines. No, maybe there's just marines with bolters. I don't know about the old ones. I do know the new ones. If you wanted to 3D print jump packs, you could throw them on assault intercessors, and no one would know a difference between assault intercessors with jump packs and assault intercessors with 3D printed jump packs. Except for the little thing at the calf where they have the... Actually, I have a jump pack right here. Let me look. Yeah, they have like a little thruster ball on the calf. And if you... I think you could probably find somebody who has that, so you can 3D print one of those as well. Tornado pattern land speed. Top mounted passenger seat. Heavy. Oh, is that the hold on. Let me mark where we were at. Okay, we're at 97. Is that like is that where Brother Tinnitus comes from? Where is it? Where is it? I know the specific land speeder you're talking about, and everybody jokes that that guy must be Brother Tinnitus. If you do not know what tinnitus is a hearing problem due to damaging your ears. That is a really cool mini, and I want it. I want Joven, specifically that mini. I must find a Lieutenant Amulus. Bro, there's some actually really cool limited edition stuff. The Atreus tank isn't that old. It's from 2017. I know it's not the Atreus tank. I just call it the Atreus tank. Where's Brother Tinnitus at? Thought it was Primarisified. Okay, I need to. I'll just go to Warhammer. It's fine. I'll just go to their website. Space Marines, doesn't matter. Vehicles, it is not under vehicles. Who has the least? Not Grey Knights, not Death Watch. They do have the least. Salamanders have the least. I guess regular Space Marines do. Let me scroll down to 97 because that's where we were ending off, which was the year I was born. Where is it? I highly doubt it's sold out. Okay, you know what? I can be wrong. And I am wrong. So this is the mini that we're talking about. Well, I got it. I got it pulled up now. And it has, hold on. There we go. It has, yeah, the right there is Brother Tinnitus because it has a giant gun and a giant gun next to him. Also, Brother Burnt Face, when those missiles come out, he's getting backblast from them. That's the Storm Speeder Thunderstrike. And I don't know if it's sold out because it's good or if it's sold out because they don't restock it. But yeah, so that is that. That's what we were talking about. This is the Sergeant Collector Edition. I don't know. Collector 2008. If this is from 2008, what's it doing all the way in... No, you know what? There we go. Now we're back to the proper stuff. Old Blood Angel. So old. So rough. Some of these minis are so rough. This one also says 2008. I don't know. It's looks older than 2008. Oh, the first Tech Marine with like a giant robo arm, and he has a remote for it in his hands. That's actually pretty funny. That is pretty damn funny. We'll probably look through the rest of this batch tonight, and then we'll probably have to end stream.
Like I said, I've still got a couple things to work on. My world eater, he can fucking wait. The first banner bearer, I believe he was the first. Well, if you don't include these, of course. Veterans Sergeant. Oh, he's even got the white helmet stripe. Oh, these are Vanguard vets. That's what these are. Oh, they look so good. Also has a grenade launcher on that. I see that. Tech Marine 2nd edition. It might not mean 2nd edition. Might just mean the second one. I'm pretty sure that means 2nd edition. They got rid of his remote control. No, unless it's on his like belly there, on his waistline. Dark Angel's Apothecary. Dude, those old bolt pistols are rough. They're so rough. This Apothecary is the exact same one. It's just not Dark Angels. Also, it has a heart in the chest. That's kind of funny. And then like little liquids. And like little capsules of liquids. Rough looking chaplain. If I did a video ranking all of these miniatures, it would be 3 hours long. It would be so long. A librarian. This is a Blood Angel librarian. So is okay, a question. Is the librarian color blue? Like all librarians wear blue armor? Because it's like the Tech Marine thing where they're all red. Why are you saying wow, Sid? You still have the last... Oh, you still have the chaplain, this guy? Well, it's one of them. This one. $19.95. Okay, so yeah. Is that the thing where they are all blue? They're supposed to all be blue? I thought that it was just blue because it was an ultramarine, but... Leftmost? Oh, this chaplain. Oops, I opened it up. This one right here. That's wild. For a power fist. A codicier was a legal option back then. Codicier? What? I can't speak English. And I can't read it either, apparently. Oh, we're not even up to there yet. We got a librarian and Terminator armor. I kind of like how back in the day they had like hoses going to their to their power weapons. I actually kind of like that. I've never liked the Selmer the holy shit, I can't speak English. I've never liked the librarian helmets where it's all like half helms and stuff. At least one of each. I would say rules. I don't even want to know rules. It would be pretty wild to have those rules back in the day. And Chaplain and Terminator armor with his bong stick and the Crux Terminatus. I like how the Crux Terminatus has been a thing forever. And second Chaplain. Another Chaplain. I actually... Hold on a second. I need to go grab something. I must find out. Where is my chaplain? I only have the one. It's not there. There he is.
They remade that chaplain. Now, it looks a little different nowadays, but they basically remade this chaplain. So the power fist is okay. Yeah, I read all that. And if you want proof, right here's your proof. It is the exact same thing, almost. It's the exact same face, like the half cyborg and everything. What's the sad news, Eternal? If your cat died, you sacrificed it to Zinch. Next. Clarence failed to be birthed. Oh, poor Clarence. Be strong for mother. More librarians. He's spaghettified. Is a remake of that one? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, because it looks exactly like it. I saw that and I looked at it for a second. Let's go back to it real quick. I saw that and I looked at it and I'm like, wait a second. That looks like the chaplain that I have. I have two of, actually. So yeah, that's where that comes from. That's wild. I was able to notice that. This is, I don't know what this is. This is a mini. That's what it is. This is the exact same. Oh, is this Vanguard Vets? I think this is Vanguard Vets. Maybe? I don't know. They might be they might be librarians, because that's a librarian specific weapon. I think they're all librarians. Maybe that's the reason they have the stupid helmet thing. And then another librarian code is here. Okay. Oh, I want to keep looking at more. What time is it? It's 7:13. We'll look at more minis. We'll look at more old minis. We will stop when we get to the 2000s. Okay, that's not that many more. We'll get to the 2000s and we'll call it a night. The Thunderhawk back in the day with pivoting bolters. That's actually a cool concept. Like the bolters pivot and you have to las them. A giant las cannon and more pivoting bolters. That's actually, I kind of like it. Hold on. It has windshield wipers. How are windshield wipers staying attached, flying through the atmosphere? I almost fucking died seeing the windshield wipers on a Thunderhawk. Ah, fuck, we hit some bugs. Hit the windshield wipers. You're gonna sacrifice your cat to Clarence. Oh, poor kitty. Rip the kitty. I forgot you FDM print only. FDM printing is kind of a giant pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. A Predator. A remake of a Predator. Because I think this is the second version. It's all las cannons and a sponson mounted combi bolter, I want to say. It's a sponson mounted combi bolter. All the resin printers I've gotten just stopped working. What do you mean they've just stopped working? Like what? I might be able to help you troubleshoot them. Explain the problems. Also, resin printed is a giant pain in the ass. Okay, I've got. Did you level them? I don't know what you mean by they stopped working. I've got a complaint. Okay, so the bikers that we can get right now can only have chainswords and bolt pistols. UV lights keep breaking too. Oh, what brand? That's very important. These guys have plasma and a power sword. These are ultramarine bikers, so they might be specific to Ultramarines, but I'm still gonna bitch. I want my power swords. I won't be able to bash my own things and have rules. Also, these bolters tilt. Igloo at first, then Anycubic. Which Anycubic? What is this, another Predator? It's a Predator, yeah, different sponsons and stuff. Scout rifles. Really not anything super crazy. You have no clue? Brother, it says it on the bottom of them. It says mono 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Space Marine Scouts. More Space Marine Scouts. These basically just got remade into the new Scout squad. Now, these close combat weapons seem like they're a little tall. These close combat weapons seem a touch big. Those are like swords, not knives. And they're supposed to be knives. Hold on. Did the one in the middle have a chain knife? Is that what I just saw? Or was that supposed to be a chain sword? That's a chain knife. GW, I demand a chain knife. I want a chain knife for my Space Marine Scouts. I demand it. A chain knife. Does it get 2 extra attacks? Let's see. Chaplain on a bike. They remade this mini. I don't have my Chaplain on bike here, but they basically remade it. Although he has a smoke launcher, which is surprising. I guess they didn't remake it because this is a lot different. It's got the little wings on the side. The book is on the back instead of the front top. I guess the bikes are a lot different than they were back in the day. And then, yeah, an attack bike again. I'm so glad that this just became, what was it? What is it now? It's the ATV. Although the ATV is kind of boring and lame. To me, honestly. Let's see. That's what we looked at. And now we got this last setup. Man, they really loved land speeders. Okay, and then we can... We'll set up the 2000 stuff as well. Oh, my RAM can handle it. I believe if... Is this... I want to say this is Pedro Cantor, but this was a limited release. Oh, it is not. It's just the way he's painted. He's just painted as a Crimson Fist. Dude, somebody really went all out on this cape artwork. That's a really good painted mini. That's a really good painted cape. Like, somebody freehanded that. That's wild. It looks fantastic. A Vindicator. Oh, a Vindicator without the thing in the way. Next, another speeder. Is that an antenna? That's a heavy bolter. Multi-melta. I know for sure that's a heavy bolter. That's got to be an antenna. That's not a gun. I imagine there's multiple builds for the land speeders. Okay, missiles and a heavy bolter. Then multi-melta. And nothing else? That seems strange. Oh, well, not the first. Another Captain in Terminator armor. Man, somebody really loves painting Crimson Fists and putting this stuff up here. More Space Marine Scouts with shotguns. Man, every year, look, okay, hold on. I wanna bitch about this. Every look back in 3rd edition and stuff, this stuff came out through the entire year. 1997, there was 1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5, isn't it? Yeah, 5. 6 things that came out that year. 5 things that came out this year. 1995. I'm not even counting all those things that came out in 1 year. GW. What the fuck? Come on. Get your shit. Get it all up in a ball and get it together. So yeah, Space Marine Scouts with bolters. I imagine it's just a bunch of Space Marine Scouts. No, we have another Devastator squad with a plasma, a heavy bolter, a missile launcher, and a las cannon, and this guy going ah and pointing. Here is the jump packs that I said you could just buy jump packs and then make your Marines jump pack Marines, because right here is the Assault Marines, and these are the jump packs they put on these Assault Marines. They're regular Assault Marines that they just put jump packs on. And you can still do that to this day. So if you want to save a bunch of money, buy regular Assault Marines for like $60 and then get 3D printed jump packs for like $10, and well, bam, you got 10 jump pack Marines. The posing is not different. Actually, it's slightly different. But, I mean, who cares? You got jump pack Marines for cheap. Then you have a Sergeant for 2nd edition, I believe, maybe. Again, people really loved Crimson Fist back in the day. Tactical Marine Squad. An Apothecary. An Apothecary with the chainsword, which is odd. Oh my god, that's probably the best old face ever. When did this Tech Marine come out? Oh my god. Tell me a chapter that's not Iron Hands or Salamanders and you'll paint it. Lamenters. When did that Tech Marine come out? 1999. That Tech Marine is the best face I've ever... And it could just be somebody painted it with a modern paint job. But that is a really good Tech Marine face, honestly. He kind of does have eyeshadow, though. Oh. Pfft. White scars. There's an Ultramarine with a pretty meh looking face. He has an Auspex reader and a bolter. Oh, I do like that. I like that a lot. I understand it's a sticker. You'll prove white is easy. That's racist. With the like Gene Stealer head on a sword. I do like that a lot. Ultramarines. We have Kato Sicario. I think this is the first. I could be wrong. This might be the first time Kato Sicario has popped up. And then a Space Marine Standard. I think that was painted on. No higher resolution available. Sag. Xavier Marine. I don't know what this mini is. Is it a Dark Angel? Is it a Dark Angel Chaplain? It might be a Dark Angel Chaplain. The only reason I say Dark Angel Chaplain is because of this right here. Next, we have Scout Bike upgrades. Oh, look at that. They gave upgrades. They gave upgrade sprues to the bikes back in the day, but you know, the Outrider squad can only have one loadout ever. Marine Devastator, and I imagine oh, that's just a multi-melta that's hooked right in, so like the heat from that goes into the weapon and shoots out. I know that's not how it actually works.
Land Raider Crusader, which is, you might be able to still purchase this mini. Hold on. It's gonna be there. I've already got Space Marines opened. Is this the same mini? Hold on. I can, oh, fuck. Hold on. RAM, please work. Don't die on me now. I need you for another example. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay. Please. Can you not do your job of opening? Okay. We'll do it like this. That's absolutely the same mini. So you can still buy a mini from 2000. Go away, ad. Yes, it's the exact same one. That is wild. Although, that's different. This might not be the same mini. It looks awfully alike. Down to the twin. Okay, this might be the same mini. Nope, that's different. The door placement's different. So they updated this one. They updated the Land Raider Crusader. You know what they didn't update? The Land Raider. I know that one for a fact is the old mini. So let's get this popped back up in full screen. You can still buy this mini to this day. Guaranteed. I already know it. It's the same photo on the website. Here, I'll pop it up. It's the exact same photo. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Right there it is. It's the exact same photo. So this is the oldest mini coming in from 2000. That is rough. Okay, we'll minimize that. Click this open, and we'll go to the chatting screen just for a minute here. They didn't update the kit. You could just swap the doors and spawns and turrets around. Okay. All right. Well, it is currently 7:28. The World Eater's not done yet, but that's fine. I'm in no rush. The actual addition to the Land Raider Crusader was extra sprues for new weapon options. Okay. Tomorrow is our TTS game. Knights versus... it's already playing. I was say, look at the top left-hand corner. It's already got it. Current stats 1-1. You can't really see it because Angron's kind of in the way there. There's your stats. I can move it at command. And what else? It'll show both armies built. Chat's army full of knights. I'm not gonna lie, chat did choose the best army to fight me with. Especially since I am running a tank Astra Militarum army. So it'll be a good showdown. Truly, I think it will take the whole game. Or the whole 5 turns, but we will never know. It will not take 7 hours like the first one did. So it is, like I said, 7:30. I've still got stuff to do. I gotta eat food. I've gotta make a thumbnail and or just wing it tomorrow. I don't have an exact time frame yet of the start of the game tomorrow, so I'll just see you guys as soon as I get done with chores and or whatever else I'm working on. So I will switch us to the end screen, which is the exact same thing, just the VTuber model is gone, and I'll hit you guys with the outro. Wherever you are in the world, have a good day, evening, and or night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.